So you're thinking about moving to Tucson, Arizona. In this video, we're going to show you around Oro Valley, Arizona. I'm going to take you into my computer and show you on a map where Oro Valley is located. It's a suburb of Tucson, it's just northwest of Tucson. There are other suburbs as well. I go over those in other videos, so please feel free to check those out. I have Naranja, Catalina foothills, and more. So if it's not Oro Valley you're looking for, please check out those other videos. But today we're going to take you around Oro Valley, show you some neighborhoods, show you some different shopping, show you some areas of Tucson so you can see them. I'm going to take you on the map and we're going to do that right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you'd like to know everything about living in Tucson, Arizona, then subscribe below. Tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. My name is Trisha Kay. The team and I, we get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking for help in making their move to Tucson, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days or 3 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you make a smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be going over Oro Valley, Arizona. I'm going to take you into my computer, show you on the map where Oro Valley is located, show you around so you can get a feel a little more for Oro Valley, and we're going to get after it right now. So here we are, we're going to hop into my computer. I'm going to show you around Oro Valley a little bit. First thing I want to show you is where Oro Valley sits in comparison to Tucson. So it's a suburb of Tucson. It's the highlighted area here that you see. Hang on. Okay. So this whole highlighted area is Oro Valley, obviously. And then here is the heart of Tucson right here. This is downtown Tucson. And here is the airport. Oro Valley sits northwest of Tucson, and then I wanted to show you also Naranja is considered northwest, Oro Valley is considered northwest, Catalina foothills is considered north, Sabino Canyon, Bear Canyon, Ventana Canyon, that's considered northeast, and Tanque Verde here is considered east. The other thing I wanted to show you is the mountains. They kind of go in a C shape here. The suburbs wrap around the mountains. So if you lived in Oro Valley, your mountain views would be to the east. If you lived in Catalina foothills, your mountain views are going to be to the north. If you live in Sabino Canyon, Ventana Canyon, Bear Canyon, around those areas, it's going to be to the north. And Tanque Verde, if you're living in East Tucson, the views are to the north and to the northeast. So I just kind of wanted to give you a feel, like when you're actually in Tucson, these suburbs here are built around the mountain, and those are the areas that your views would be. Just like when you live in California or wherever, Hawaii, anywhere, if there's an ocean nearby, you want a view of the ocean. Well, in Arizona, or in Tucson, you want a view of the mountains. Now, there's more than just these mountains, but Oro Valley is the suburb that we're talking about today, and so these Catalina foothills mountains are the mountains that we're going to be talking about. All right, I'm going to show you a little bit more around. Let me erase this and clear my screen. All right, so this highlighted area here is Oro Valley. Actually, I'm going to zoom back out and talk about freeways here for a second. This is the I-10 freeway, and it goes across Tucson. Tucson does not have a freeway that runs east and west, and they don't have a freeway that runs north and south. This is the I-10 freeway. It runs across. So what we do here in Tucson is we take the roads that lead to the freeway, and then we take the freeway, or we just drive the roads. Tucson is very spread out, and the suburbs are very spread out. The city itself is not spread out, but a lot of Tucson area where people live is very spread out. So you just take the roads, like this Tangerine Road here goes to the freeway, and then there's all these other little roads, and they all connect to the freeway. Same thing if you're coming from here, lots of different roads, you know, as you can see, connect to the freeway. So you either take the roads and the highway. This is a highway, so this has lots of stoplights and stuff like that, lots and lots of businesses all along there. That's Oracle Highway, and it goes, you know, all the way through the edge of Oro Valley. In Oro Valley, the Oracle Highway is right along the mountain. As you get outside of Oro Valley, it's no longer hugging the mountain. But in Oro Valley, if you're along the Oracle Highway, then you're looking at the mountains. They're right there. It's built right at the base of the mountain. So again, I'm going to undo some of this stuff, and we're going to scoot in a little bit more so I can show you more about Oro Valley itself. Here's some other things that I thought would be good to know. According to Zillow, the average price in Oro Valley is $486,400. Now there are houses in the 300,000s as well. Those are more like starter homes, but they are in there. You know, you get a home for 350 and you know, it may just be outdated. It doesn't mean it's collapsing. It just means need some updating. And then there's houses, like I said, the average 486, 400. And according to niche.com, the population in Oro Valley is 46,515 people. It says that Oro Valley is one of the best places to live in Arizona. It gave the school ratings an A-, so those are high-rated schools. 76% of people, according to niche.com, 76% of people own their own home. Now, to get to the airport from Oro Valley, it is 22.3 miles, and it says it would take about 37 minutes. I Googled that so you guys would know. For the University of Arizona, it's about 12.9 miles, and it would take you about 26 minutes to get there. So those are some things that I thought if I was living in Oro Valley, I would want to know. So I'm going to show you a little bit around Oro Valley. This Stone Canyon Club, let me grab my pen. This Stone Canyon Club and this Honeybee Canyon, these are really high-end areas. They have golf courses that run throughout there. There's all these stony hills and cliffs and saguaros. It's just beautiful. And the golf courses run through there. Absolutely beautiful. But again, these are some pretty fancy places. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not showing you the actual Stone Canyon. Oh, there it is. It is really beautiful up in there. Honeybee Canyon is very much the same way. It's a very high-end custom home type area, but the views there are just beautiful and the landscaping around there is just gorgeous. So I wanted to show you that. Let me erase some of these marks I'm adding to my screen and get rid of my pen. I wanted to also show you this Rancho Vistoso loop right here. It's a whole loop. There's lots and lots of family homes built around here. There's schools, all sorts of things. All of this area is families, and you know, retirement people. There is a retirement community up here and called Sun City Vistoso, and there's a lot of people 55 and older up there. I'm kind of making a mess, so I'm going to get rid of that. But lots of families there. And then this area here is kind of more custom homes. These homes, it's real hilly over here, not so rocky. It's deserty and hilly, and there's some beautiful custom homes on an acre there. I think I wrote down. So the least expensive home in the last 6 months I saw over here was $840, and it went up to about $2 million in there. Just some really nice, custom, beautiful homes. This Rancho Vistoso area that I had just showed you in this loop, let me get rid of this pen. So in this loop that I just showed you, I looked up the average homes in there too. So Rancho Vistoso is anywhere from $315 was the least expensive one that I found, up to $820 in that Rancho Vistoso loop. So there's lots of family homes in there as well. And then let me move down here a little bit. Again, there's lots and lots of family homes over here. All four of these corners are just lots of houses and grocery stores and Starbucks and stuff like that. Lots of homes in all these areas, golf courses that run through there. Most people here have desert landscaping in their yard, so that's why I'm making such a big thing on the golf, because if you have a view of the golf course, it's nice to look out and see that green, because we don't have a lot of that in Arizona. It's a lot of desert. So I'm going to just throw out some price ranges for you so you know. Here in Copper Creek, this is a huge family housing development. Houses were anywhere from $320 to $580 is what I looked up in the last 6 months. Kenyatta Ridge here, let me see if I looked that up. No, I don't think I did. Oh, but I looked up Kenyatta Hills here, anywhere from $362 to $740. And then this little area right here is kind of to me, a little hidden gem, because these are older houses, not that old. They were built probably in the late 90s, early 2000s. And they're on a little bit of a larger lot, not like an acre, but maybe like a quarter of an acre, and the houses are a nice size. And in that neighborhood, they go from $480 to $745, but that's kind of a neat little hidden area. Over here, lots of new building going on. Lots of new building going on over here as well. You can see there's a high school here. There's also an elementary school over here. You can't really see it, but it's there. I'm gonna undo some of my scribbling so that my map is not such a mess. Okay, let me get rid of this pen and I'm gonna zoom back out. So a lot of the shopping and the big stores and those kinds of things are gonna be all along here. That's where you're gonna find your Kohl's and your Home Depot and your Home Goods and your TJ Maxx and your Trader Joe's and your stuff like that is all gonna be along this Oracle Highway. Lots and lots of those kind of things there. Let me get rid of my pen. So this Oro Valley Marketplace, this is a shopping area that has a lot of great stores and a lot of stuff in there. I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little bit better. There's all sorts of restaurants in here. There's the Olive Garden. There's Red Lobster. There's a movie theater up here, Century Theaters. And then there's a Walmart up there, which is probably the nicest Walmart you've ever seen. It really is a nice Walmart. For being a Walmart, it's really nice. The Keg Steakhouse is up there. There's shoe stores, the Ulta makeup store, lots of stuff. Hair salons in here, dental places, fitness places. All that is up here in this little neck of the woods. But I'm showing you that because if you take this is just a little road called Innovation Parkway. Whoops, let me grab my pen. I thought I had it. Innovation Parkway goes all along the edge of all that shopping, and then it pops out here on Tangerine Road. Across the street from that is the Oro Valley Hospital. That was built in 2006. It employs a lot of people here in Oro Valley, as do a lot of the schools. We have Honeywell in Oro Valley, and also Roche, which is, I'll show you where that is. So here's that Roche Tissue Diagnostics. Oops, I didn't mean to cross that out, but you see where it's at. And they employ a lot of doctors and scientists and things like that. They do a lot of lab work there. And they also just built one in Marana, a great big one out in Marana. The one here in Oro Valley is pretty big as well. So across the street from this, let me see if I can zoom in. Across the street from this Innovation Highway, if you'll cross Oracle Road, all of a sudden you're in this Catalina State Park, which has lots of camping and hiking and horseback riding. There's a lot of times running water there, and if you hike back up in there, sometimes you're getting closer to the mountain, so you'll find some waterfalls and things like that. It's a really neat place just to go for a bike ride, go for a hike, go for a picnic, or go spend the night. You can take your dogs. Of course, they have to be on a leash, but it's a really neat park, and it's just beautiful desert right at the base of the mountain. And Oracle Road, like I said, is all commercial, so it's neat to just see all that beauty right there. It really is impressive. All right, so we're gonna scoot out just a little bit more. I'm gonna show you around, I think, a few of the parks here in Oro Valley. Okay, so we have, here we go. Here's the James Kreigh Park. And this is a really neat big park. And it has, play equipment, all the normal things you would expect from a park. It has baseball and soccer and play equipment, but it also has this Oro Valley Aquatic Center, which is really neat because it has a giant, Olympic-sized swimming pool. It has high dives and low dives. It has another little kiddie pool, and then it has water slides, like those tubes water slides. And in the summertime, they have dive-in movies at summer so the kids can float around and watch a movie. It's pretty neat. And if you don't have a swimming pool, you can buy a summer pass there, and your kids can go swimming. They have a snack bar. It's right at the bottom of the mountains. It's really beautiful. So that's a neat place that I wanted to be sure that you knew about. So let me undo that, and we'll do a little more exploring here. Get rid of my pen. Okay. Another park is off of Lambert Lane. Here it is. It's this, oops, sorry, I thought I had my pen. This Cañada del Oro Riverfront Park. It's right there. And again, they have soccer fields and tennis courts and basketball courts. They have lights at night. They have baseball fields. They have a walking track all the way around. It's a great place to take your dog for a walk or go for a morning walk or an evening walk. It's a really nice park. And so I wanted to be sure to point that out. Oro Valley is really good about having nice parks. And we're going to go back up a little bit more. Whoops, wrong direction. There's another park I wanted to show you called the Naranja Park. And this is a really nice park as well. It's a big park. It has soccer fields, baseball fields, dog parks. It has, they're building right now a splash pad for the little kids, which I think is awesome because it's really hot here in the summer and it would be great to have that. Some of the other parks in Tucson have that. It's nice. They're adding that here to the Naranja Park. They're also adding pickleball courts. This is a big park. It's a really nice park. Sometimes they put on the 4th of July fireworks from there, and there's room for everyone. I mean, it's a big park. So is that Riverfront Park and the James Kreigh Park. Again, both of those places, they've done the 4th of July. Oro Valley's done the 4th of July fireworks from there as well. And it's really nice. So let me erase that and back up here so I can show you some more of Oro Valley. So I already showed you, I think I showed you next to that park is, I don't know if I did show you, so that's why I'm going back to it. So there's the James Kreigh Park that has the aquatic center. CDO High School is right here. So there's a high school there. There's a private Christian high school across the way. And then if I can zoom out, nope, I gotta get rid of my pen to zoom out. There's another high school. I'm not sure if I showed you. It was up here. There's a high school, another high school here. There's an elementary school here called Wilson Elementary School. There's lots of other elementary schools. I'm just kind of showing you what's popping up on my map and what's coming to my mind. So that's what I'm showing you. But there are more schools. Let me get rid of my pen and I'll zoom out a little bit more. The Hilton El Conquistador, I'm not sure if I showed you that. I don't think I did yet. So this is a really nice resort that when people come to town, they can stay at. Again, it's across Oracle Highway, so it's right at the base of the mountain. It's quite beautiful. They have a golf course that runs through there. You're not seeing all the golf courses that Tucson has and Oro Valley has, but there's a lot of them. And a lot of homes, like I said, are built on the golf course. And that's a beautiful place to stay. So let me back up here. I'm gonna pull up Oro Valley just because I want to show you. I want it to be outlined again so I can show you just the last little couple things I wanted to show you here. One thing I wanted to show you is you see this outline, and where this outline ends, this is where Naranja starts. So this side is Oro Valley. When you start going this way, then this part is Naranja. And then Oro Valley, although there's tons of shopping in Oro Valley, there's most everything you could think of shopping wise. But if you wanted to go to a mall, like an actual mall, Oro Valley doesn't have an actual mall, but it's very close. It's 20 minutes. So if you were driving 20 minutes, you would go down Oro Valley till you hit this Ina Road, and then you would follow this. Oh, I should have pulled it up. I think it's right about here. Let me get rid of my pen and undo these marks. I shouldn't have started drawing before I had that pulled up. There it is. Okay. So if you were in Oro Valley and you wanted to go to the mall, like I said, it's about 20 minutes. You'd take Oracle Road to Ina Road, and then take Ina Road right here to the La Encantada Mall. And the La Encantada Mall has all the normal mall things that you would think of. It has a nice Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, Williams-Sonoma. It has Victoria's Secret and lots of the regular stores too. There's some restaurants up there that are really, really good, and the views from up there are pretty amazing as well. So you're about 20 minutes from an actual mall from Oro Valley, but there's plenty of shopping, like I said, right within Oro Valley itself. So that pretty much wraps it up for my tour here. Let me just look at my notes, make sure that we got everything. I think we did get everything on my list. So if there's anything else you'd like to know about Oro Valley, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'll be happy to help you out. Again, whether you're moving in 3 days or 3 months. And until then, I hope to see you around town.